Okay, this is NBC, Nancy, Bob, and Sherry, produced by Seems So Easy, located in Fairfield, Ohio. And today we have our guest, Sherry. No,
I mean, that's Sandy.
This is Sherry. This is Sherry. This is Sandy. Okay, we have our guest.
Okay, take two.
No, we're going
I'm
with this.
Sandy.
Okay, this is Sandy, and Sherry and Sandy are going to show you how to tie a quilt using a sewing machine and decorative yarns, and you're on.
Okay, Sandy, so what are you're doing some kind of a zigzag stitch, right?
Yes, I wanted to embellish my quilt a little bit, add a little bit of girly colors to it. So I went and got some yarn that I thought would accent my colors, and I got some
What is that, spaghetti?
thread with metal
That's
in it.
dazzle.
Spaghetti or razzle?
Dazzle.
Dazzle. It's dazzle.
It's the
From
dazzle.
Wonderfill.
Right, and we got that here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that here.
The yarn we don't have here, but the dazzle thread we do have a full line of colors.
Yes. So I wrapped it around my fingers to make a nice little, what do you call this?
A
Bow.
bow.
A bow. And using the zigzag stitch on my machine, I've set it where I can just use a zigzag stitch to hold down my yarn. And what I'll do is I'll go run back over it, reverse. And then run over it one more time. And
That handy little scissors button.
yes, my handy scissors button. And I just kind of floof it a little bit.
Floof it?
I floof it.
Is that in the dictionary?
And I think it just adds a little pop to my little girl's quilt.
That is really cute. I like that.
So let me zoom in on one of the finished bows over there.
It's got a little sparkle in it with that razzle dazzle.
Yep. And then other places, I just made a little fringe. But if I wanted to tie the old-fashioned way, you could do it by hand, or you can just do one piece of yarn, zigzag, tie it in a knot, and then trim it where you want it, and then you'll have the traditional tie.
So I think it's a lot easier than getting that, because usually we thread that needle and go from one spot to the next spot to the next spot with your needle, right?
Yes.
And hand sewing it, hand
Yes.
stitching it, yeah.
Now, on this quilt, I'm placing everything at least 8 inches apart, so I won't be doing any quilting and stitching in the ditch. But you could go ahead and have your quilting done and then add the embellishment.
That's a pretty good idea. I like that.
I like it too. It's so
I
cute.
really wasn't falling asleep on you over here. I really wasn't. I was very interested in the whole
I
thing.
think it's cutie patootie.
It is. Oh, here's
Okay.
Nancy back again.
I'm back again. Okay.
Nancy, what's going on?
Now, do you notice that Nancy's color coordinated with the quilt today?
Yes,
Did you
I
plan
am.
that?
I planned that too.
Oh, I did too.
Yes.
me too.
Yes. Oh, gee. Okay. This is a 3-yard quilt, so it's made out of 3 yards of fabric, plus the backing you have to get and the binding. And we have several 3-yard quilt books.
Yeah, we have
Books.
several. Yeah,
We have several of them in the store.
and we've ordered a new one. The latest one that's coming out. I think at the end of May.
Well, yes, if it gets delivered.
Well, yeah, if it gets delivered.
Everything is having trouble being delivered. What we would normally get in 48 hours is taking,
48 days.
well,
48
not
days.
that bad, but it's taking. But sewing machines are not coming in.
Products not
Products
coming
not
in.
coming in. Fabric prices are increasing 25 to 30%, 25 or 30 cents a yard. 1st of May, some of them went up, and the 15th of May, some more companies are raising their prices. But that fabric won't be in for a while, so our prices aren't going up until the new fabric comes in, which will be 6 months from now or more.
Yep,
Okay?
it's crazy.
Oh, then, okay, and
Yeah.
we are designing 5-yard quilts. Bob is putting together a book for 5-yard quilts, and we're going to be presenting them at the Sharonville show. And we'll have more information about that.
So I finished piecing my model.
I
Nancy's
haven't even-
working on one.
Mine's cut out.
Sherry's got hers
Mine's cut
going.
out.
Kim is working on hers right now, and I think Jackie's working on
And
hers.
I have my blocks done.
Very good.
There we go.
Yes.
We're on a roll.
Okay, so it is always,
Oh, it always seems so easy,
Easy.
doesn't it?
yes, okay. Bye.
This was not good. This was not feeling it today.
What?
It just wasn't